Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing on this fine Memorial Day weekend? I hope everybody can hear me okay. If you can, just give me a shout out in the comments to say that everything's good and you can hear everything all right. Hope everybody's doing really well. The weather is beautiful here in Brampton, Ontario, Canada today. It's going to be about 25, 26 degrees Celsius, which I don't know what that converts to for all of our American friends in Fahrenheit. What is it, like 1,000 Fahrenheit? I don't know, something like that. But anyway, great way to kick off the weekend. We had our long weekend in Canada last weekend. It was the Victoria Day weekend, and this weekend it's Memorial Day for you guys. So really excited for you guys to join us. Long weekends have certainly changed since this time last year, and I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy, and doing everything that they need to do to keep themselves and their loved ones safe over this long weekend. Carl, thank you. 65 degrees. Awesome. We've got some really cool stuff to get to today. We're going to be revealing our next big exclusive variant. And as soon as I reveal it, it'll go live on our website, stadiumcomics.com. So there's only going to be 400 copies available. So we expect that it's going to be a really rare and in-demand book at 400 copies. While we're just waiting for things for people to join here, I want to remind everybody that our Snake Eyes Dead Game #1 variant that's available right now over at StadiumComics.com, which is a tribute to it's an homage cover, paying tribute to the first appearance of Wolverine in Hulk 181. It has been selling like gangbusters, and it's been one of our most successful variants we've done in the last little while. I want to thank again IDW Comics and the artist Nuno Pereira for all of their hard work on that book. There's only about 200 copies left total out of that print run, and it was 1,000 print run. So if you're interested in that book at all, we are anticipating that it is going to eventually sell out. So it is awesome. You want to get your hands on that as soon as you can. That's available now over at stadiumcomics.com. Good morning, Joey. Great to hear from you, Joey. Good friend of the store. Good morning, Mickey. Good morning, Justin. Ready to buy. Jetfire is working overtime, but still tuned in. Thank you, Jetfire. Good to hear from you as well. And yes, Snake Eyes definitely does look cool. And good morning, Gabriel. Big fan of our unboxing videos on YouTube. Okay, so speaking of unboxing, we got a really cool thing we're going to announce a little bit later with regards to a future live stream. It's going to be in a week's time. And those of you who love unboxings are going to love what we have in store next week. Good morning, Brian. Great to see you too. Okay, shall we get to it? I've stalled for 5-6 minutes. I think it's time to get to the big reveal. You guys on the live stream are getting the first crack at this, by the way. We're revealing it live to you guys, and then we'll reveal it to the rest of our audience through Facebook, email, social media, and stuff like that. A little bit later in the morning. But this next one, we're really, really proud of. As you guys know, me and Rob grew up in the 80s. We love everything 80s. G.I. Joe, Transformers, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles. Well, that's 80s, 90s. But you can tell when you look through our variants, our past variants, that we're 80s kids at heart. And this next cover, of course, is no exception to that. So we've partnered again with the great people at Archie Comics to bring you this next variant. We've partnered again with Nuno Pereira, who is the creator, or sorry, the penciler and illustrator on our most recent Snake Eyes Storm Shadow Hulk 181 cover. And we are going to bring to you Archie and Friends issue #1, which is an homage to a GI Joe action figure. So here it is. This is the Stadium Comics exclusive variant by Nuno Pereira for Archie and Friends Geeks and Games #1. Only 400 of these printed. Let me get rid of that logo there. Only 400 of these printed. It is a tribute to the 1985 Snake Eyes action figure. It's one of the most iconic action figure releases of the 80s. This, of course, was the Snake Eyes with Timber, his dog, action figure. And only 400 of these will be printed, and it's going to be selling for $14.99 on our website. You can also get a 2-pack for $19.99, which includes the regular cover for Archie and Friends Geeks and Games #1. But let's show you the side-by-side. Let's show you the comparison of the two, and you can appreciate the artistry of Nuno Pereira here and what he was able to achieve with this homage cover. So on the right, you have, of course, the original 1985 action figure with Timber. And on the left, I don't know about you guys, but Hot Dog looks like a much more fun companion than Timber. I don't know. Timber's a little scary. I guess he needed to be. But Hot Dog looks like he'd be a lot of fun. Uh, thing I love about this cover is what Nuno has done with with the posture and the grip. He's put the hamburger in Jughead's hand there, where where Snake Eyes was looks like he's kind of using his hands for a little bit of balance. But no, Jughead's got to use any free hand that he has for burgers, obviously. So awesome cover. Let me give you guys a little bit more of um, a view of that. And I'm sorry, I should have told Rob that this is available now over at stadiumcomics.com and to make it live. And I didn't tell him that. But there you go, Rob. Make it live over at stadiumcomics.com. You should be able to head over to stadiumcomics.com right now and purchase this. And I'll show you guys how to do that in just a second. Let's get a little bit of a closer look at the cover, though. Let me share my screen here. There we go. So you guys will really appreciate the fine details here that Nuno's put into the cover. I love the price tag up at the top, the classic department store, toy store price tag. That's got the actual title of it, Archie and Friends Geeks and Games #1. We've got he did such an amazing job homaging the GI Joe logo. I think that's just fantastic. Hot Dog, the action figure with ketchup and mustard and burger and shake accessories, of course. And there's the work that he did with the fire burst or explosion behind him, just amazing. And I mean, I'd buy this action figure. I don't know about you guys. And look at the dog. Dog, he did such a great job with Hot Dog there. It's incredible. Really great stuff. So that is our cover. I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I'll show you guys how to go about grabbing your own copy. Just bring that up here. So if you head over to stadiumcomics.com and you go right to our main page. Just share my screen here again. If you go right to our main page, you will see the Archie and Friends GI Joe action figure homage cover there. You click on that and you'll get all your options there. There's the regular cover for those who are interested. It's got the 80s arcade game, 80s arcade cabinet feel to it. So you can get either just the variant by itself, or you can get the 2-cover set and you add that to your cart, and you're good to go. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I think it was a lot of fun, and I'm super thankful to Nuno, for doing that for us. Let's see what everybody's saying. Mickey's saying 1980s, 1980 to 2020. You mean 1980s greater than 2020? I think any year right now, Mickey, is greater than 2020. Um, we got lots of great comments here. Brian saying shout out to Archie. Yes, Archie. Evan's daddy says we hit another one out of the park. Thank you. Nuno's joining us, the artist himself. He's saying thanks, Rob and Kevin, and no, thank you, Nuno, for the awesome, awesome cover that you've produced here for Archie and Friends Geeks and Games #1. Just fantastic work once again. We couldn't have done this without Nuno. Jetfire loves the malted milkshake. Joey says she misses Canadian Tire street dogs. That's a uniquely Canadian experience, everybody. And saying Nuno is bang on with that. And Evan's daddy again, once again, says such great detail. So great. Consensus is it's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Love the fact that we can bring you guys a little bit of excitement on this long weekend. Okay, so that's great. Head on over to stadiumcomics.com right now to make your purchases for that. It is, like I said, $14.99, and only 400 of those are ever going to exist. We're not printing any more of them. So check it out if you're interested in adding a rare book to your collection. Okay, now I want to talk about what we've got planned for next Saturday, guys. It's going to be something really fun and something we've never done before. But as I said, it involves an unboxing aspect, so to speak. So something that's really cool that you see more so in the sports card and trading card world is something called case breaking. A case break is when somebody gets, it's usually like a set or a sealed case of cards, maybe a sealed set or case from the past, and people will buy spots and they'll break open the case, and as the cards and stuff are revealed, um, they talk about what they see, and all kinds of awesome stuff happens, and it's a chance for people to have a little bit of fun while opening cases of things. A little hard to do with comics, but we think we found the idea is so cool, but we think we found something where we can really make it work with comic books. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a backstory. A few months ago, a few months before the shutdown, um, Absolute Carnage #1 came out from Marvel Comics. Great book by Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman on the art. Carnage, always a monster hit character, at any comic shop. But Marvel Comics did something that was a little interesting, and they did something where they randomly inserted in the entire print run for Absolute Carnage, Mark Bagley sketches. Mark Bagley, of course, the co-creator of Carnage. He was the original artist for Carnage. And there's only 20 of these sketches that exist out there. And here's just a little sampling of some of the ones that are out there. So not all of these have been found. There's only 20 that are in existence. And we thought it would be fun because we have the ability to do so. We thought it would be fun to open up a sealed case of Absolute Carnage #1. It's never been opened. We haven't looked through it or anything like that. We'll open a sealed case live here on Facebook and YouTube, and there's 80 copies of Absolute Carnage #1 in a case. So we're going to, from now until next Saturday, we're going to be putting up for sale all 80 spots in the box. But how do we do this in a way that's fun, realizing that probably nobody is going to get the sketch. There's only 20 out there. I mean, to be honest, the chances of it happening, chances of us pulling a sketch from this case is really, really low. But it would be awesome if it happened. It would be awesome for whoever bought the winning spot. So here, let's break down what we're going to do for you, okay? So we are going to um, do this event next Saturday, May 30th at 8 p.m. We're gonna have 80 spots available. They're available right now over at stadiumcomics.com if you go over there for $9.99 each, and each spot will include Absolute Carnage #1, okay, the book in question, Venom #1, and Absolute Carnage Scream #1. So this, it, we didn't want to just sell you a book for $9.99 and have that be the end of it, and you just get a regular copy of Absolute Carnage. We got to put some value in it for you guys. So these three books, Absolute Carnage number one, Venom #1 from the current run of Venom, and Absolute Carnage Scream #1. When they're all sold together, the regular price for that is about $17. So you're going to get all three for $9.99, and you'll get the chance at Sketch Glory. And we want to remind you that the chances of actually getting a sketch are slim. This is all about fun. So let's show you how this is going to work, okay? So you'll go over to our website, and you will click on the Absolute Carnage case break listing there, and you can see that we've broken it down into 80 separate lots. Some of you guys might have a favorite number that you like, that you want to take a chance on. Some of you guys might want to buy, multiple lots. But essentially, you'll buy this lot, and the lot corresponds to the order with which we remove the issue from the box during the sale. Okay, so we'll open up the box live during the sale, and we've got it's not showing the website. Okay, sorry about that. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of some technical difficulties here, but that's all good. It's all the fun of being live. There we go. So let's share that again. So there's the lots, or there's the listing, and there you see all the lots listed. And you pick the lots that you're interested in, and the lots will correspond to the order with which we remove the book from the case. So hopefully, in those 80 copies, there's a sketch in there. But if not, it's all good, because you're gonna get 3 awesome comics for only $10, right? So it is a win-win proposition. You win a little bit at $10 for those 3 comics. You win a lot if the sketch is in there. I'm hoping the sketch will be in there. I don't know. It's probably not going to happen, but I would love for it to happen. I would love for it to happen for one of our viewers. So yeah, that's great. So yes, Calvin, it was already revealed. You are not late. There are still copies available. It is, and I'll throw it back up here again just for the people that missed it. It's over at stadiumcomics.com right now. And here's what it is. It's Archie and Friends Geeks and Games #1, exclusive by Nuno Pereira. It's the homage to 1985's Snake Eyes action figure from G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes and Timber. This time we got Jughead and Hot Dog. So super happy with how that turned out. And thanks again, Nuno and Archie Comics, for making that happen. Okay, great. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much. All that's available on stadiumcomics.com now. Hope you guys are able to join us for the Absolute Carnage case break next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're used to doing these things in the these live things in the early morning hours. We're gonna do a late night one. 8 p.m. can be considered late night. When you have kids, I guess it's late night. So we hope you guys can join us. And I just want to thank everybody again for joining us for Free Comic Day online on May 2nd. the event exceeded all of our expectations, and blew all of the predictions that we had made for Free Comic Day Online out of the water. It was huge, guys, and I just want to thank everybody who was able to tune in and take part in it. It was great having the artists and special guests that we had here. All of that programming is still available. If you go onto YouTube or onto our Facebook videos, you'll see all the streamed content from Free Comic Day Online. It was absolutely amazing, and I can't thank everybody enough who participated, who helped with it, who was a guest as a part of it, and anybody who purchased something that day from us. You guys are the real MVPs, and thanks again. We will see you guys all next Saturday for the Absolute Carnage case break. Take care, everybody, and have yourself a wonderful, wonderful long weekend if you're in the States, and just weekend if you're everywhere else in the world. Take care, everybody.